Breaking news. This is coming from Independent TV 7. Yoruba Nation, Ooni of Ife reveals what Buhari told him about Sunday Igboho. Yoruba Nation, Ooni of Ife has told President Muhammadu Buhari, some of the matters, over Sunday Igboho, GCFR, NG, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Ojajatu, Ooni of Ife said President Buhari told him Sunday Igboho needed patience because his approach was wrong and he was also misled by some politicians. The monarch said this in an interview where he spoke about how the agitation of the Igboho secession landed him in jail. Well, I believe Igboho never landed in jail, or better still, except these Fulani people are gullible. Why would they say Igboho land in jail? Before someone can go to jail, or before someone can be penalized, the court would have indicted, or better say, court would have made a verdict and made a judgment against that so-called person. And then if it's jail terms that is needed, yes, definitely. And if it's to be billed, so definitely let it be. Yes, according to Ooni of Ife, he says Igboho was fighting for a just cause, but his approach may be wrong or was wrong, and he was also misled by some politicians. Ile-Ife, Osun State, the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Ojajatu, has spoken about the continued arrest of Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, in the Republic of Benin. The first class monarch, in an interview published by BBC News, Yoruba said that Igboho rejected the advice offered by the traditional rulers sent to dialogue with him. Ooni recounted that he met with President Muhammadu Buhari on Sunday in Igboho and explained the reason behind the activist unrest. Okay, in his reaction, Ooni recalled that President Buhari said Igboho needs to be calm and also patient. He said the president also asked monarchs in the southwest region to advise Sunday Igboho against moves that are against the law. In his words, I visited President Muhammadu Buhari on his case and we discussed at length. And I told him that Igboho is our son. He told me that Igboho should stay calm and exercise patience. The president told me that monarchs should warn him to be calm. Well, I believe from what Ooni of Ife has said now, concerning Sunday Igboho, if they had, had a dialogue ever since, I believe this issue of Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu would have been resolved. And what I still believe now is that from what Ojajatu, the Ooni of Ife, had just said concerning what President Muhammadu Buhari said about Igboho, the only simple thing I could hear now is that he says Igboho should be calm and he should have patience. Definitely, if Buhari has really, answered the call of this secessionist group or the call of these agitators and saying it this way, that they should be calm or they should be patient, and this so-called agitation would have gone a long way, or by backlashing the so-called presidency or the government of Buhari. But what I now want to deduce from here is that those that call themselves Malami, special assistant, or special whatever, have never disseminated information to the so-called President Muhammadu Buhari to understand the reason why those people are agitating. The only narrative they gave them, or they gave Buhari, is that these people are inciting war. They want to take over your government, and that's what they have been telling Buhari, and that is why Buhari is acting, foolishly, by doing whatever he pleases, because he believes they have given him wrong information. Can you hear what Ooni of Ife had just said? He said he went to meet with President Muhammadu Buhari concerning Igboho matter. The only thing Buhari could say is just that Sunday Igboho should be calm and exercise patience. Yes, if Buhari was even approachable like this and he has heed to the cry of this secessionist group or the cry of the agitators, the peace would have embedded in the country called Nigeria. There won't be secession, there won't be protests against Buhari's government, but I believe those that call themselves the special advisor or thereabout, they are the ones giving Buhari wrong information, and Buhari would still also have given them information about how he's going to run his government, but they will still come to the public and narrate different story to us. So according to Ooni of Ife, he said the president also asked monarchs in the southwest Southwest region to advise Sunday Igboho against moves that are against the law. In his words, he said, I visited President Muhammadu Buhari in his case and we discussed it. I told him that Sunday Igboho is our son. He told me that, yes, Igboho should stay calm and exercise patience. The president told me that monarchs should warn him to be calm. Yes, if these words are coming or really coming from the president, I believe the words are not so bad. You can tell someone to stay calm. You can want somebody to be patient. And so if that be, they're being patient and all that, you believe at least if he has heard, people will still, want to, cool down and make sure things are done, very well. But as it is, I believe Buhari must have, passed that information either to the to his special assistants or to his media aides or information minister, but they will now come on national TV, live broadcast, and start saying rubbish, attacking the people of Nigeria. Well, according to Ooni of Ife, says, after I left Buhari's place, I called on monarchs and elders of Yoruba land for a meeting to advise Igboho to exercise patience, but Igboho did not listen. That's coming from Ooni of Ife. He said that's what he told Igboho. Well, he started abusing everyone, including the monarchs I sent to him. He heard so many bad words, but he is still our son. God owns forgiveness. We have forgiven him. If he had listened, he wouldn't have found himself in his current travail. We are trying our best to secure his release. The monarch noted that Igboho had a just cause to fight, but said he should have been more diplomatic. He alleged that the politicians misled Igboho, insisting that the activists deserve the support of the monarchs of the region. Well, on this one that Ooni of Ife has just said, I am going against him. I dispute him on this, as in the last word I said, he said, he noted that Igboho has a just cause to fight, yes, but said he should have been more diplomatic, yes, I admit. He also alleged that the politicians misled Igboho. No, nobody misled Igboho. If you had said Igboho is a stubborn person, I believe that he should have done it diplomatically, but since he didn't do it, but in what I want to talk about, he said he started abusing everyone, including the monarchs he sent to him. He heard so many bad words, but he still our son. He said God owns forgiveness. We are forgiving him. If he had listened, he wouldn't have found himself in his current travail. After I left Buhari's place, I called on monarchs and elders of Yoruba land for a meeting to advise Igboho to exercise patience, but Igboho did not listen. Nobody advised Igboho to be patient. If those monarchs have been, coming to Igboho or called Igboho, to order, definitely Igboho would have landed, or everybody would have supported the monarchs. But as it is, they were killing people in Igongon, they were killing people in Ibarapa, now telling Igboho to be patient, to calm down. To calm down, do what? Because if you are telling somebody to calm down, definitely you walk towards it. You try to, salvage that situation that is making that person furious or agitate the more. So in his case, I would say Ooni of Ife has tried in his own case, but I believe things will definitely work out very fine. If Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu are the scapegoats for a good Nigeria, or for a good nation, for a good republic, so be it. Same thing goes to Mandela. If you heard Mandela's story, if you have heard his story, you should know that freedom fighters, yes, naturally will be hated by so many people and will be liked by so many people. So the better truth is that if you are fighting a just cause, fight it to the end and make sure you achieve what you want to achieve. Now Mandela is an hero. Mandela is a hero of South Africa. Now everybody wants to name their son Mandela or Nelson or thereabout, and you are telling us that Igboho does not really know what he's doing, either in a good approach or wrong approach. Freedom fighters must achieve their aim.